Welcome to
wait.
Rapid Rants, episode 26. We have some awesome topics. We're trying to keep most of it Christmas related, but there is some crazy stuff going on these days, so we got to talk about some other stuff too. This
Facts.
first topic, before we start it, I'm going to give a little backstory, and I'm excited to share this one today because of everything about Luigi Mangione killing the CEO. This what we're about to watch is how you take down a douchebag CEO. To give it a little backstory, this guy denied all of his employees his Christmas bonuses, and the next day showed up to work in a brand new Lamborghini.
Oh shit.
So the employees' response was to take a bunch of laxatives and shit in the Lamborghini. And then this is what happens. Princess, let's run the first topic.
The New York CEO who had his Lamborghini pooped in by his employees after he canceled their Christmas bonuses has just learned that they have all resigned. Literally every employee from the sales staff to the shipping department emailed in their resignation to the CEO at the same time. The former employees are saying that the business will now grind to a halt as no customer will be receiving their orders in time for Christmas or their orders at all. While a few of the employees did take other jobs, the rest of the crew is sticking around pooling their savings, and they're going to start the exact same company without a D-bag at the top. The CEO is in panic mode and he's putting up these job postings trying to fill these vacant positions, but all he's getting back are these AI generated resumes that these old employees are pushing towards him to waste his time so that he can't actually fill the positions. The sales staff is confident that they'll be able to bring all the clients from the old company to the new company and leave the CEO with zero revenue, which will effectively make him unemployed. And then he'll have to sell his Lamborghini, but nobody really knows what the resale market is on a pooped-in Lamborghini.
Oh my.
Bruh.
Are you serious?
This is effective, bro. This is effective. This will change things. This will destroy that company, and this will allow the employees to start a company that's run right. This is not killing your CEO, bro. This is standing up to your CEO, putting them in a position that they have no choice but to get out the game.
Yo.
No words to say. Oh my god.
I just like I just got questions. It's like, all right, so when they pooped in the Lamborghini, like, first off, how many people are in this company?
He didn't specify, but I'd imagine it's a small business.
Okay.
So small, like 15.
You know, I don't know. I think small business, anything under 100 people, you know.
Do you think they had toilet paper with them? Like,
I do have a lot of questions about the logistics and the conversations that led to this and the group of people that all agreed to do this. Like, I'm not
Like,
saying
I
I'm
would
against it.
if I was going to agree to do this, I definitely would go first.
Right.
But imagine going like 30th.
oh,
You know.
And where was the car? I mean, I assume it's a parking garage, but like, there's got to be other people in the parking garage. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, they were all working together, so you know.
I would say that, like, I see where they were coming from by all coming together, shitting in their car and deciding to leave and pool their money together to start their own business. My question is, who is going to be the CEO or the leader or managerial position for that company? Because how are you, like, you guys are coming together, but there's going to have to be a leader, a CEO.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
Like,
it's, you know, someone who's on their side if they all did this with the same intentions and everything.
Well,
I mean,
my thing is, what happens if you guys don't necessarily agree of who? Like, I'm thinking, okay, you guys, let's say we're all together. Who's going to decide who the leader is? Are we going to, like, is it going to be a democracy? Like, what?
I think by the
kinda
time
wonder.
I think by the time the first deuce is dropped in a Lamborghini,
That's the leader.
That's the. I mean, we.
Oh, he
Oh,
tried.
well, he's not the leader.
Yo.
3 more to go.
Well, he's gone.
No, but, yeah, but
Yeah,
I
so,
think it should have like a legal type of, representative. I don't know. It's off. Welcome
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, it's a
I
lot that
hope
has to.
them a lot of success. I really do. I hope that they can, thrive in their own business. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like, is this right? I don't know if
Oh, I
right or
think it's
wrong is the question
hysterical.
here.
I think it's absolutely hysterical, and that's a way to really put your stance on it. Oh,
My bad. Keep going. Keep going.
oh yeah, to put your stance on it, like you everyone shat in this man's car, this brand new car. Like, if that's not making a statement and coming together, I don't know what is. Like that.
United States of America, take notes.
United Shits of America, like, oh my god.
Oh my God. They had to flavor hype.
The one,
What up? What up?
the one time everybody was cool with being number 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
That's crazy.
I
Nah,
love it.
Shout out to that guy though. That guy's page is pretty awesome, man. He just tells the wildest stories, and they're all true. I don't know where he finds these stories. But they're fantastic damn stories, bro.
But
Dope.
they are not invented.
People don't talk about it enough, but it's really tough when a person who's a light sleeper dates someone who's a heavy sleeper. A heavy sleeper dating a heavy sleeper, that's easy. The only issue is no one's going to wake up when someone breaks in. But hey, you're both going to get 8 hours of sleep before you wake up and realize all your stuff is gone. 2 light sleepers dating each other is tough, but at least you both have something in common. You can both work together doing your weird multi-step nighttime routine. You can both crank your own white noise machine while you feed each other melatonin like grapes. But a light sleeper dating a heavy sleeper is tough because every day ends with that light sleeper watching that heavy sleeper go to sleep because they're still awake. Only the heavy sleeper in that relationship has to ask, how did you sleep last night? The light sleeper knows how you slept, they saw you do it. And if you're the heavy sleeper, you start feeling guilty for how well you sleep. Every morning should start with you going, sorry, didn't mean to show off there. And then you tell them about what dreams you had last night while they tell you about every single noise that happened.
All right.
Question is, who's the light and who's the light sleeper of you?
I just want to point out one thing with the way that video was edited. Every statement, the end of it, he was cleaning a new Tupperware. I don't know why I love that so much.
He has a structure.
Yeah.
No, do you have this in y'all's relationships? Do you find
So
this?
I've had this in the previous relationship. Oh my God, it was aggravating because the sucky thing is I'm also a late sleeper. So what sucks about being a late sleeper when your partner wants to go to sleep early and they're a light sleeper, you have to be extremely quiet. TV on, the TV can go all the way at the volume. You can go up to like 50. You have to have it on 2 and have captions. You know what I'm saying? One little slight noise just.
Or just moving around.
Oh, and everything just want to be super loud. One move to the side. I'm like, the bed is not this loud, bro.
How did you try to avoid if you had to fart?
Oh, but in all honesty, every single one of my relationships better be happy and feel appreciated that I don't expose them to this death trap that comes out of me. It's
Okay.
I know how to clinch, baby. The only time my clinching wasn't on point was when once I got on medicine for when I got diagnosed with lupus, they put me on prednisone. And prednisone, when you first get on it, it gives you like 1 month of loose booty. That means you can't stop it. I felt horrible for people in the Walmart lines because there was no way. It's like when it's gonna come, you can't hold no fart. It's impossible. So I'm just like, dang, who did that? Knowing it's me.
Leslie, how about you and Ty?
I'm definitely a heavy sleeper. He's a lighter sleeper, but it also kind of depends because like when I wake up at 6 a.m. and if I'm making a smoothie and the blender's on, this man isn't awake. Yes, I closed the door, but I would expect him to wake up because he is a light sleeper. But the thing is, I'm a talker in my sleep.
Oh, you
So
do?
we'll start having
Uh-oh.
conversations, and it makes absolutely no sense. I don't remember. And he was like, "Can you just go to sleep?" And it's like, I am asleep.
Yo,
He tells me the wildest things that I have said.
all
Yeah.
the
You
signs
don't
of
remember
someone
them
who's
at
violent,
all.
bro.
No.
That's why I love my sister. Look, you gotta have everybody got that one sibling. She's mine.
No, so for me, like I'm the heavy sleeper. My lady's the light sleeper, and I mean, we were long distance for 2 years, so we actually kind of like enjoyed having our own bed for a little bit, you know, like after our past relationships, whatever. But now we can't. I can't fall asleep till she's in bed. She can't either. Like it's just a weird
Aw.
thing. But what I've gotten. What I've had to get used to is like, I guess when we first got together, every time I would turn in bed, I would just do real
Yeah.
fast. Like I would just like, you know, like jerk over like that. Like, and I've had to
Got
like
Tourette's in his
focus
sleep.
on going like,
Yep.
Which one of you bastards take the blanket every night?
that's
she's
me.
starting to hate
That's
you.
definitely me.
I don't know why I'm like that. Before you wake up, I'm all the way on the other side, all the
Yep.
blankets in like a complete spin. I'm like, how did I even spin that many times?
Well, our dog sleeps in the middle of us. So if he wakes up in the middle of the night and
middle.
she is not covered, he's like, "Come here, baby. Let me put a blanket over you." This man and his dog.
This is wild. Who has a dog in the bed?
What? Yeah, she sleeps with us and we cuddle.
Oh,
We have her in the middle
no.
and I
It's a
hold
house
her.
dog. You know, certain dogs you can do that with. There's some that you
The
can't. There's
small
some that
ones,
you
like
can't.
the little small ones, but they.
No, you gotta
fuck
get
those small
the big
dogs.
boys. Yeah,
Those
first
are
get the
yappy
big
ass
boys.
dogs.
Yeah, get them little ankle biters. I got an ankle biter.
Can't do it.
All right, we're having some technical difficulties. Give me 1 minute. But Kushana, go ahead. Do you have any experience with light sleepers versus heavy sleepers?
I think the problem is if I'm sleepy, I'm sleep everywhere. Even on the stool, even on a train, it doesn't
Yo,
matter.
Facts. And
Like
nothing
my
waking us
friend
up.
told one of my friends, she was like, I don't know how you do this. You fell asleep during class, sitting on the damn stool, and then your mouth was open like,
I fell asleep at the
Oh
club
my
once, bro.
How?
I literally was, and bastards, of course, you know, I'm glad social media wasn't as popular then because it ought to have been everywhere.
You'd been all over.
But the video
viral
still
as fuck.
exists.
All right.
And they're just watching me,
Bring us
hoping,
so much.
praying I fall. Yeah, it could
Third
be like a
topic.
marching band in the living room. I can knock out. I don't know how people can't sleep. I'm knocked out.
So is there a plan that once TikTok gets banned in the US that we all are going to go to the same place and basically just do the exact same thing that we are doing right now on TikTok? Because it is my strong belief that they're not taking TikTok away because it's run by a communist country. They're taking it away because they realize that it's a platform where a lot of people unify and have very similar ideas. And we start to realize, we're not that different. We've just been made to believe that we are. So anyway, just let me know where we're going. I'll show up. I'll bring beers. Let's get this thing happening.
Yeah, I would go with that theory, but there's a whole lot of people on TikTok that I feel like I am completely different from. Like the girl that's eating butter. Have any of you seen the girl that eats butter? It makes
What?
no sense. She collects butter. I'm talking about opens up a refrigerator, lots of sticks of butter, jars of butter, packs of butter. It's butter. She eats the butter like it's a block of cheese. She eats it.
What?
It's disgusting.
Is she on a diet? Is she? Because I know people do that on the carnivore diet.
She just eats butter,
She's just
and
a
then
butter eater.
and then
plain
if it's
butter or salted butter.
all any kind of butter. When I
That's
tell
a
you,
great question.
it's insane. Any kind of butter. It's the nastiest. I'm like, how are you still
Okay.
functioning?
All right,
Then there's
but-
one that's
but-
cornstarch. There's a lot of crazy people, bro.
Collectively, TikTok is a much more free platform than any Meta platform. The content, the algorithm is so much better. The content is less limited. You can learn a lot more of actually world events and things that are actually happening on TikTok than you can on Meta. And as it stands right now, unless I'm wrong, there is no other alternative that's not Meta. I looked. I tried to find an app that's similar to some of these.
Is
platforms, and-
Lemonade not Meta?
No,
Is Meta?
Lemonade is ByteDance. It's owned by TikTok. So Lemonade, I'm assuming, is going to go away if and when TikTok does. And before anybody attacks us about spreading misinformation, I'm aware that the ban happens on the 19th, and it's likely we'll get a 3-month extension, and then we'll see what happens from there. But there's a very good chance that we do lose access to TikTok or TikTok updates, and then it eventually breaks down or whatever. So what do y'all see is the world after TikTok? Like, what's next?
Yo, it's gonna
But
be a
I
lot of
don't, I doubt
chaos.
it. I don't think that will be happening. They making so much money with it. Mm-mm.
Okay. I mean, yes.
No, they fought hard and spent a lot of money to get
Yeah.
this thing passed. It's
Yeah,
a wrap.
it's already happened. It's already
Yeah.
on the 19th. It gets banned.
Yeah.
But only in the US or other countries as well?
No, it's just US. It's just the US. But it is. I think it's. I saw a stat something like TikTok has generated $15 billion last year for independent businesses, for small businesses.
Wow.
It's the most effective form of advertisement that small businesses have ever in history had access to, especially for basically free. So what's next? I don't know. Like, do you all think that someone else will develop an app before
I
it
bet
happens?
they already
that
got
everybody will
something
go to?
out there already where
Like
they
what,
just
though?
jump from one to the other one.
See, I'd
It
like
just
to know what
matter
that could be. Because Twitter has, or X or whatever. A lot of people leave an X and go into Blue Sky, and Blue Sky is apparently a much better app, very similar to X, but it's not as toxic. The people are there, they're not. Everybody's complaining about how toxic X is now. So
Yeah.
if there's an alternative to Twitter X, then I don't know. I mean, maybe we should start developing an app or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I mean, like, bro, it's about to be chaos, bro. Like,
Yeah.
TikTok, like, let's just, for all independent content creators, people that go live, that type of stuff. If you put all of them together, every hour, $116,000 is made,
Mhm.
like, from
For content
or
creators?
paid, for a content creator.
That's crazy.
So
a lot of people will lose their jobs. Like that's
Yes.
their content creators, and if they're
100%.
getting more money from TikTok than any Meta platforms, they're gonna be broke.
yeah, bro, I already know a lot of people already. When we first report, we did this before. We covered it when they were first talking about doing the ban.
Right.
And I had someone who was a friend of mine who was completely panicking because he has his house, everything's paid for his TikTok.
Then it's
Wow.
gonna be shorts on YouTube.
See, that's terrifying, man. Like these people have built their lives around it. It's not right. It's
Mhm.
you want to see America get together and protest something. It's gonna be TikTok.
So I have what might be a controversial question. If you celebrate Christmas, but you do not believe in God or Jesus, why do you celebrate it?
What do y'all think?
I mean,
It's
I
just
think I
There-
kind of have the answer, but
I would say the same reason why I celebrate Thanksgiving, and I don't equate it to the damn freaking Pilgrims and the Mayflower and the Indians. For me, it's spending time with the family. Just the one day to let everyone and all of them know what you're thankful for, and spades and NFL football. You know what I'm saying? It's that. Like, I don't care for any of the other crap. So I feel like with Christmas, it's the same thing. A lot of times outside of the religious or spiritual part of it, the one essence is people, family, giving and receiving, just that tradition. Some people just are there for the magic of it all.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the reason why it's so widely celebrated is because Coca-Cola. I don't know if y'all know the whole story behind that.
And them
No, I
damn
don't.
polar bear and them damn polar bears.
And Santa,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
When Coca-Cola created Santa. Their sales were hurting in the winter, so they created Santa. That's why it has the red and white. That's the Coca-Cola colors, and they created a marketing campaign. And what we know of as Santa Claus today was created by Coca-Cola. So it really they took the religion out of it. I think it's just it's a family holiday for anyone who's not observant to the Christian belief.
Yeah, I ain't got time for all that, bro.
Is Christmas like it is here in Germany, Kushana?
Oh well, we celebrate Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's
That's how I grew up.
24th. Yeah, so usually we have dinner and get together on the 24th already, and we're sharing gifts on the 24th. And I think in the States it's the 25th in the morning, right? So
So you
but
don't.
almost the same. It's just not too blinky, not too over the like you guys
the
over
top.
there are extremely over the top
Yeah.
with everything. I mean,
That's
we
because the
try
United
to
States is a
certain
business.
areas
They need to
in
make
certain-
money.
Yeah, but certain areas, certain cities, and people try to decorate their houses, but it's not so crazy. I've been to El Paso, I think 2 years ago during Christmas time. Oh my God. I think they save their money only for Christmas to spend it on electricity. Like the people really get their food and drive around this neighborhood just to have a look at all these decorated houses
Yep.
with the family, with all the snacks,
Yep.
and it's so packed. So
Like-
this is crazy
Like I'll
I
say
like
for
it. to
I'll
see.
say for my girlfriend, she is the most festive person in the world, and when it comes to around this time is always the best, because she has this thing. She's gonna kill me for exposing this to the world, but she has this thing about her that when she sees something pretty, magical, glamorous, whatever, she breaks out into, oh look. It don't matter what she's talking about. It could be, I love the way Leslie's dreads look. It's, oh look, what's that? So I already know when it's time to go look at lights, I know I'm gonna get at least 20 within 5 minutes. It's literally driving. Oh look, I like the way that. Oh look, that house is. She turns into this little girl. It's the cutest thing on the face of God's great earth.
It got something magical. I mean, I'm still I still want to go to New York in the pre-Christmas time to see, all the lights, decorations, and but usually I'm not really into Christmas, to be honest. Like time has
Same.
changed. I'm just like I would even rather prefer going somewhere on a vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah, New York during any time of the any holiday, I got no interest in it, to be
Man.
honest. All right, here's a
You gonna be
topic that Leslie's been real excited about
Hold
for
up.
some reason. We don't know
let's see
why,
what
but
it
this
is.
is Leslie's
Bring it
topic right
on.
here.
Bring it on.
I think Prashana's ready too.
109 things to say to shatter the male ego. How to piss off men. You know what? Let's do it. I thought your voice would be deeper. This in high school would have bothered me. It wouldn't piss me off, but I'd just be like, oh, I gotta go. That was rude. You'd be such a good Frodo. That wouldn't even make sense to me because, I'm 6'2", so. Team Jacob. Okay, this is too far.
Yeah.
Say this
Yeah,
to a
you
man
gotta
with
tighten
wolf
up.
No. Why was this the one that I reacted to? I didn't get.
Oh,
I actually
world.
hate Team J. I think Team Jacob's fucking weird. Why was that the one that made me react? You have the confidence of a much taller man.
Ooh.
That's a crazy one. That's a crazy one. Again, 6'2", wouldn't really bother me. I love your pixie cut. That would hurt so bad. Be no man's peace. All right. That was a funny ass list though.
I love your picture cut. Oh my God.
Thank God I am tall, dark, and handsome with a deep voice. I got nothing to worry about.
Man, bring it on, bring it on, bring it on.
I ain't gonna lie, that ain't that damn Team Jacob, Team Edwards shit.
Oh God. That
But I don't know.
What's something that could hurt your ego though? Like what's something that someone could say, Blaze, that would be like, damn, like I really thought that about myself,
I
Try to
thought
say
you
when,
kinda
when you're
like-
when you're perfect, it's hard.
that's cockiness. Not even confidence. You're just cocky.
When you're the male prototype.
In all honesty, I feel like because I'm I am such an outgoing type of person, I feel like there's a bit of well, not anymore. I'm so used to it now, but when I was younger and may have felt insecure, it became an overcompensation of it, so I would never experience. And now, because I believe I've done it so much, it's like natural for me to have this type of confidence. So it's hard. And then I feel like when people want to be mean or rude, it's like, oh, but it's Blaze. So I wouldn't even know. Breath could be stank. They wouldn't tell me probably. Sorry,
I was expecting there to be like with those how to kill a man's ego or whatever. that seemed very like high school. Like this is how you
Yes.
kill a teenager's
A
ego.
teenager's
Yeah,
exactly.
that's that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
I agree with
necessarily
that.
a man's ego, because what instantly went to mind is what we always think of. I thought you'd be bigger.
But I
Mm.
think if you
Is it
doubt
in yet?
Or what's that one joke? It's
Over
like
here, over here working like a freaking gerbil. Are you in yet? What?
But I think a big ego thing that you get offended by is like when you start doubting their intelligence. Like if you mention something like, okay, like I thought you
I
got
think-
that.
Hey,
I think-
GPS saved the man's ego. Hey, GPS saved us. How many times? Yo, I'm talking about. I definitely would have been that. So baby, we don't need the map. I got it. Damn.
That's not me, bro. That's never been me. Like before GPS, I was the first one to stop at a gas station and ask where to go, man. I'm not driving around, act like I know where I am, and I'm not. It's not gonna happen. I have no qualms with asking for directions, bro. I think if someone were to hit my ego, bro, like hit my humor. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
call me corny, call me cheesy, call me not funny, and that'll like fuck me up for days. I'll work on my humor. I'll sit there and like stand up, you know.
so isn't that a look thing? So if it was someone would say, "Okay, I thought your voice was deeper," or "I thought it was
Yeah,
deeper," or
that's why I feel like
or
it was
like
very
I
high
thought you were
school.
taller,
Yeah,
or I
yeah.
thought you were more masculine. Doesn't it hit for some reason?
I mean, and also I think it's really funny because we get a lot of comments on our videos about my hair, and it's not compliments. Never a compliment about my hair. And people will just go
Why? I
in
didn't
so
figure that
hard
out. I
on
didn't
my
pay
hair.
attention.
And it's funny because like it doesn't bother me at all. And it's not because I'm like overconfident that this is my best look. I'm amazing, this lesbian haircut that I have. But
I love your pixie cut.
it's the fact that I don't know, like I'm cool with this and you mean nothing to me. And, like, honestly, thanks for the comments. And that's at the end of the day, that's all I'm
Like
trying to
hello
get to.
hater.
Oh,
what
Blaze
the-
got something to say, bro. He backed the timer up. What Blaze got?
Hey, yo, be sneaking that thing in the click. I don't know. I'm sure, but Leslie, you're So what is your nationality exactly again?
I'm Spanish and Black.
Spanish and Black. So I mean, you I don't know if the Spanish side. I know the Black side get all of this. So do you experience? These are other things that mess with your ego. I think Black people do it and don't even realize they're doing it. They minimize everything you do. It can be, oh yeah, so I see you still doing that little podcast you doing.
Oh no, I'm not like that at all.
Mm.
I couldn't be like, that's so rude and mean. Like when it comes to Ty, I'm always supportive no matter what. I'm definitely more submissive with him because that's our relationship, like our roles that we play. I was gonna say something else, but we'll leave it. That's a good note to end on.
It sounded like you were going a whole different direction.
Hey,
Yeah.
Let me show you the funniest thing that happened to me this week. I posted this video about how people make fun of me for the way I take care of my feet, but I don't care because my biggest fear is getting old Black man feet. This dude hit my inbox and was like, do you ever sell your sweaty socks after working out on them? I was like, do you think there could be a market for me? This man was like, no, this is for me, bro. I have a foot fetish. He said he would give me $100 a pair. I just want to make one thing clear. My DMs are 100% open to this sort of business. Do you hear me? Any she, he, or they can purchase my socks. Zero judgment. I will 100% protect your discretion. I take requests. Draws too. I don't give a fuck.
That's the way how to make money.
Yeah, I mean,
Hello.
if women can fart in jars and sell it,
Yeah, they
why
make
can't he
so
sell
much
his sweaty
money.
socks?
Why not?
Yeah,
There are girls who are selling their underwear.
yeah. Oh my God, like I remember there was this guy that wanted to buy Ty's used, like beat up used sneakers when he was skating.
Mm.
Yeah.
Good
and-
smell,
the
good
fetish
smell.
yeah, they're like, oh, I don't care if they're beat up, just send them to me. It was wild. And I mean, he sold it, obviously. Like, make your
yeah,
money, babe.
yeah,
like,
straight up,
do what
yeah.
you gotta do.
Straight
I
up.
have a friend, and she told me this one guy he into used like worn heels. He paid $500 a pair. I was like, he can have all my 20 pairs if he wants to. I don't care.
I got the weirdest one, and I was making me some good money. So I used to write for this. I used to write for this boy band. They were a boy band. They were like just like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, whatever. They were called Voices. So we did a concert where one of the guys, his name was Mikey. He had his gum. He threw it in the trash. The girls rushed to fight each other to get the piece of gum out of the trash. So I was like, So I started posting, yo, this is Vinny's gum. He just oh hey, here's Mikey's gum, and I was selling them. And I was making that bread.
You were chewing the gum too, I bet.
You damn right it was me chewing. $150 a chew.
Would you sell sweaty socks, Blaze?
The only damn right I sell silly.
Man,
What?
I thought you were going to say no. I'm all about it, bro.
Would you let your girl sell used underwear?
Are they paying?
You damn right I will.
Are they paying?
Really?
Bills getting paid.
Absolutely.
Bills getting paid.
Bro, honestly, I just found out, like, because of this topic, I just found out there's a men's section in Feet Finder. Man, my lady and I about to both go crazy on that site, bro. Like,
what is Feet Finder?
It's a thing. You literally just take pictures of your feet, and then
they don't want these. So one of the downfalls of having my condition before I was treated for lupus and I couldn't barely, them things got ugly. I'm talking about Blaze. Why you always wearing socks? Trust me. They
staying locked up.
Yeah, they not it. So they ain't gonna want. Hey, look, I break the system. They ain't buying these.
Would y'all sell feet pics?
If mine didn't look like this, you damn right I would.
Why not, Leslie?
I don't know. Like I can't do it. Even if I was single, I just can't put myself. I don't want to put myself in a situation where anything that has to do with my body or anything of that nature is being sold. I just can't.
They don't gotta know it's yours. It could be somebody. You can go get.
But even like adhering to kind of or just putting myself in that environment, I can't do it. I can't.
Kushana, how about you? Would you do it?
Sell selfie pics? No. Otherwise, I would have an OnlyFans page or something.
Fair.
I don't.
Facts.
I mean, I would think of like building a business and running those business for other people, like putting the pictures and sell them for them.
That's not a bad idea. Yo, I'm about to let me put a business plan together.
She wants to be a madam.
Like, even for my shit, I'm just like I'm not the one twerking in my own videos. I'm not going to do that. I'm not showing off like being there just underwear, lingerie, and showing off my boobs.
Yeah, for real.
No.
You know, my lady's concern when we talked about this was, but then they have our DNA with the so, and I'm like, I don't care. They're not going to clone us, bro. Like, we
want more of you.
No, I'm straight. No, you ain't putting my DNA on the crime scene. I'm straight, bro.
You gonna leave my sock at the crime scene?
Yeah, now it's a wrap.
Oh, we got
now. I retract my answer
right here.
All right, let's Princess. Let's run Quishana's question.
I mean, it's almost Christmas time, or it's already started. So, one thing I need to ask you is, what was the worst Christmas gift you ever received and pretended like, oh, you really liked it?
From a friend of my mom's was like, I got you guys gifts, and it was these books. I was like, I'm yes, bro. Books. I think I was in 7th grade going into 8th. My brother was in 5th grade going into 6th. So, we were in that place to where, we need video games. It literally was books, bro. Like, it wasn't even Goosebumps either. It was just not even a picture book. It was just books, bro. We were just, and are we, thanks. That's, yeah. Thank you. It was horrible.
Yep.
Yeah. It was horrible.
I mean, back then you might didn't like the books, but maybe now, if you would have kept them, like you would consider it like, oh.
Yeah, them things were used as like coasters and stuff.
Leslie, how about you?
Okay, so I went over for the first time to Ty's family for Christmas. Someone ended up gifting me a complete makeup palette. And I was like, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And then I believe I said later, I don't wear makeup. I felt so bad because it was my first time being there. And I know you didn't know me, but you
It's kind of a
tried.
weird thing to get an adult. I'm not gonna lie. That's
I mean, I'm sure like other people would have
yeah,
appreciated it.
Yeah,
But I,
Like Rashawn would have loved it.
well,
yeah. Wait, what?
it depend on the brand, but didn't they never ask about like, okay,
They didn't really know
what does your
me.
girlfriend like?
Yeah,
you didn't
they
even
didn't.
say
They,
nothing.
no, I don't think they asked.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't wear makeup at all, and I'm just
Even
She
if you
woke
go
up
to
like
weddings,
this. She woke up like this. Hey.
so I got two quick answers to this, and it's funny because the first one's like blazes. I was 18 years old for Christmas, right? And I have an aunt, and you know she likes the bottle. She likes the bottle a lot. She does things that doesn't make sense. And she family Christmas party. She gives me a present, and I open it, and it's like a children's president book, like a book about all the presidents of the United States for like
What?
second graders. And I mean, I don't even think I said thank you. Like I think I was just trying to process what the hell I just opened. And then there's another time where I saw my aunt, and like my mom had just bought me A Kid in King Arthur's Court. Right, we were at the grocery store. We saw it. She got it for me. I love that movie so much. And I saw that aunt that I don't see very often, and she gave me a present. I opened it, and it's that movie. It's another copy of Kid in King Arthur's Court, bro. And I started bawling like my mother just died. Like I don't know why I reacted like that. You know, I was like 7, 8 years old, but it was like the worst thing in my world, in my head. You know, Krishan, I know you got to go one.
Well, I don't even know at what age we were, but usually we all celebrated, with my sister, cousins, and we were young. I think we were maybe, I don't know, elementary school, no, a little bit older. But we used to get like self-knitted sweaters.
oh,
And with the weirdest and wildest type of Christmas motive, whatever. So I got like a green one. I remember we unpacked it, and they were looking at us like, "Oh, they're gonna like it." And it was so scratchy when oh my god! And then it had like a reindeer and
oh
a
God.
messed up Santa on it, like in green. And I thought, like, oh hell no, I'm not gonna wear this. It was, this is so pretty.
Yo, crying. What killed me is, they gonna like it.
Oh my god!
Oh, they go.
We got something like that every year. Like nobody wanted to wear it. I was so
Ooh,
sorry.
that's good stuff right there, boy.
Let's do Leslie's question.
We gotta get her new picture up with the long dreads now. You feel me?
We do.
We
Yeah.
need the long dreads now.
Okay, what is your favorite Christmas memory?
Oh, my favorite Christmas memory. I have a lot of them. All right, the one that I will choose is one. It was one Christmas where I got damn near everything. It's crazy because it's my brother's worst Christmas memory. It was one of them where he was just on the naughty list, fights in school, all of that stuff. So he got Uno cards, for crying out loud. Like, he was upset. I got a basketball goal. I got the PlayStation. I got the games I wanted. I got a bike. You feel me? I had some Nikes. The whole day was just perfect. Got to go to watch the movies I wanted, chill with the friends. It was a little chilly, so we got to wear, in Florida, it'd be hot on Christmas. It was cold for whatever reason, so you got to put on our jackets. Oh, it was perfect.
Yeah, you weren't proud, huh? To wear the jacket out.
Yeah, my brother was hot. I was
honestly, I think mine just happened. I think it was like 3 years ago on Christmas, and not to get too sad or whatever, but like when I was with my ex, holidays were always terrible days. Like dramatic people ruin holidays. Drug addicts ruin holidays every time. So it's the first Christmas after I got away from her. I'm seeing my girlfriend. I go back home. I'm staying with her. Me and my daughter are staying with her, and like we're getting ready to go to my family's Christmas party, and like we took this picture, and like I don't know, we all have our arms around each other and everything, and it was the first time in my daughter's life and for me in 15 years that like you could see us genuinely happy on Christmas. And I don't know, like every time I look at that picture, bro, like it just takes me right back there. And that's definitely my favorite Christmas.
I love that.
Forgettable memories. That's so cute.
That's
Kushana?
awesome.
about
Oh, I think I always got like funny stuff that I remember. Like I remember like before we shared gifts at my grandparents' house, we always had to they made us sing or play instruments or say, like have some poems or something ready. And then I remember like we were playing Christmas songs. I was playing the flute. My sister tried to. Then we had the drums and other instruments, and it was so bad. Like, everyone would have ran out like, oh my God. And then everyone's like so excited, like, oh yeah, this is so nice. And everyone, was singing. And I thought,
Everybody
like,
was
oh my
lying.
God, it sounded so bad. It sounded so bad. So I think that's one of the memories, like even though we tried to celebrate and sing, like
Did not work.
we had a damn buzz, like, okay, but
Dope.
yeah.
Leslie?
I think I was about 7, and we were living in Brooklyn at the time, and all of us, because we celebrate Christmas Eve, we all get together. There's like the adults, the kids, Spanish music is playing. We don't have traditional Christmas food. And I remember my mom and I were wrapping different presents, but she told me to leave, and I realized it was because she was wrapping my presents. And this sounds kind of weird, but I occupied myself by having a glass of milk with ice in it and just sitting there. I know it sounds really weird, but just sitting there. And it just made me so happy, like seeing my mom, seeing my aunts, all them gathering together to like get all these gifts together. And I'm just sitting down, just drinking my milk with ice in it. And it was like one of my favorite
It
moments.
was like good energy in the house. type thing.
Exactly.
You
It was
just
beautiful.
absorb that. Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously like family dynamic has changed, but I will remember when we were all together.
Don't it always?
I like
That's
that one.
dope.
Now gonna be a glass of wine, but
Let's do Blaze's question.
So, what's the one Christmas tradition you have that makes the holiday feel magical for you?
Honestly, I'm not big on tradition at all, but the one Christmas tradition that we've always had that has stayed true since my daughter's probably 5 years old, we watch Elf every single Christmas. Elf is our Christmas movie, bro, and I'm happy about that because there's a lot of really crappy Christmas movies, but I love Elf. Who cannot
That was
love
a great
Elf?
movie.
Exactly.
Which, by the way, did you know that was Will Ferrell's first starring role?
Yeah.
no.
I had no idea, bro. Like he killed his first starring
yeah.
role. Bro. Like, you
Because
could've
he was
done
always a
better.
feature. He was always a
Yeah.
feature and stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's crazy.
Um,
Blaze, how about you?
Well, it was mine. So normally, when it's your
Oh,
question,
yeah,
you go
yeah.
last. You feel me? But since you just called it out, for my movie is Home Alone. Got Home Alone 1 and 2. I have to watch them every year.
that
If
wasn't
I
your
don't-
question though.
It's-
Wait,
that's
so you
my
watch Home Alone every single year?
every single year. That's my Christmas tradition. I need to.
Wow.
Yes, that's my movie.
Wow.
It don't feel if you don't watch the movie, you don't feel like it. I remember I was just so miserable because we were on the road one Christmas, and I'm like, bro, Wi-Fi is horrible. Can't get. I'm talking about as soon as we stopped, I made the biggest deal to make sure that I was able to access the movie. It wouldn't have felt right.
Bro, you got to be excited about the new one coming out.
When?
You heard? Have you heard? It's Macaulay Culkin.
Oh.
No, you lying.
No, it's everybody. It's Macaulay Culkin. It's the two Robert. It's the same people.
No.
But this gonna be
Yes,
oh,
I'm
they are
telling you,
so
he's an
old
adult.
now.
It's in the same house. The mom and dad are coming back.
Yo, you bet if you're lying, bro.
No,
I'm telling
no,
you.
I swear.
When?
I don't know
are
when
they-
it's coming out.
But like Home Alone got this, because they were like still young. Now they're gonna be so damn old.
Yeah.
I'm not
No.
sure what the story is going to be. I know the shots, the teasers they put out has Kevin McAllister sitting at the dining room table in the Home Alone house.
I don't
Okay.
know how I feel about that.
Oh no,
I don't know.
I
think
don't
it
either. I
was
think they could. I think they could ruin it. I think it could be.
I mean,
terrible.
I
Yeah.
know that he did a few years ago. He did Macaulay Culkin did a thing to where he was an Uber driver, and the guy that he picked up, he was venting to the guy about everything that he'd been through. Like, yeah, you know, my 1 year for Christmas, my family left me alone, and these dudes, they were trying to, you know, break into my house for whatever reason. They didn't cuss. It was weird, and you know, and he was going on about all of that
That's funny.
or whatever. It was
funny.
hilarious.
Quishana, how about what's your favorite tradition?
Oh, well, favorite, I just remember that before we sharing gifts, my sister loved to do Yahtzee. Like only the one who has a 6 is allowed to take a gift from the tree. And sometimes you're just sitting there and think like, oh, I just give up. Like she's so excited about it, but still is. And yeah, this is the tradition we still try to do. So when she's always asking, oh, do we Yahtzee now? Do we get the whatever? Yeah, but
Leslie?
So we don't really have like many traditions anymore, but the one that I grew up with was helping my mom make her like lasagna. And as a kid, I would she would have to get 2 blocks of the mozzarella because as I was making the filling, I would start eating it every single time. And she was like, what happened to it? And I'm just looking like, it was so good. So she had to get 2 blocks of the mozzarella to make it, but we haven't made that together in years. But that was one of my favorite things to do with her. So yeah.
lasagna.
Said your mom's coming to town. You should do it this year.
What is traditional food over there? Like
Christmas?
For Christmas?
I
don't think there really is one.
Yeah.
It's Thanksgiving. Just without
Yeah, right.
Oh, but there's no traditional Christmas dinner.
It depends on the culture.
like a
'cause, like, for
ham?
us, yeah, no, we grew up with pernil, which is like a pork shoulder, and
we
then
just eat, bro.
no,
Because Germans, they have the German tradition up north that you eat potato salad and sausage.
Sound, that tracks.
yeah,
That tracks.
I want some potato salad sauce.
Let's,
What kind of
all
sausage?
right. Let's run my question.
What is
All right,
this all
so
about?
my question's kind of a two-parter, but do y'all like Christmas music? And if so, what's
I
your
love
favorite
it.
Christmas song?
no.
God, this is not fair. Damn it. I got a lot of them, bro. I can't choose. It's hard. I'm talking about as soon as Thanksgiving is over, that's the radio right there.
I know, bro.
Yeah, bro.
I hate Christmas.
I'm one of those
I can't
guys.
stand it. I hate when you're going to stores. That's all that's playing. Every time you turn on the radio, that's all that's playing. I can't stand Christmas music. I don't like any of it.
I tolerate it. It's not like I don't like it or I don't hate it. I just tolerate it. But I will say my mom loves Christmas music. So we ended up stopping by at Best Buy and grabbing so many CDs of classic Christmas music. We still have them, but I don't care for it at all.
Now
My
it's
mom,
in Apple Music.
This was years ago.
Okay.
at one point growing up, we had a pretty big house and it had an intercom system, right? So like you could put a CD in and then it would play in every single room of the house. My mom bought a Cat Christmas album that was literally Christmas songs in meows.
Serious.
And she would play this
The
through the
Cat-
whole house. Maybe this is why I hate Christmas music. Maybe this is my trauma. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
That's exactly what that
Let's
is.
work through that trauma.
You said
okay?
it
You
has
need
Christmas
therapy.
music. What? How does this
Yeah.
sound?
And I don't know how they did that before, like
meow, meow,
AI.
meow,
And,
meow,
I mean,
meow. For how many
Yeah. It's like straight up. Like it was. I don't know.
Oh my.
Meow, 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 meow.
Do they
Meow,
play
meow,
like
meow.
American
Ruined the
Christmas?
whole Christmas season for y'all.
Kushana, do they play American Christmas songs in Germany?
Yeah, of course.
Damn
Yeah.
right they do. It's everywhere.
But there are like certain there are certain songs that I like not even because it's Christmas music, but I
Those are good
like
songs.
certain songs. Yeah. So even if they played on the radio and then if it would start snowing, it would be something different.
You
But
know
now-
they're playing Mariah Carey everywhere.
Mhm.
Yeah, they do. what is this other woman? I forgot her name. Thompson, something with Thompson. The one who did the Coke.
What's a freaking name?
Thompson, right? Something with Thompson.
Yeah,
yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Thompson, right?
Okay,
right.
gotcha.
Yeah, I get it.
Got you. But yeah, I mean, there are certain songs that I like if I hear them, but if they gonna be played 24/7, up and down, you just be like, oh. No.
I think if I had to choose one Christmas song, though, it'd be Drummer Boy. That song's vibe, bro. Like it kind of puts me in a surreal mood or something. You know what I mean? Like it's a
I don't
cool
even
song.
know that one. I don't know a lot of
What?
Christmas.
Yeah.
No, like I remember the first one.
Like
I know all of them.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I with me having the radio station artists send me one, there's these girls that they made their own version of it, and it's so fire. The beat's hard, and it made me re-love the Drummer Boy even more.
Right. So Leslie, with your mom buying all those CDs, what was your favorite song?
I
She got stuck.
She likes all of the what is it like? Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg.
That was the only Christmas carol that I knew of. It wasn't until I went to school that people were singing these songs, and I'm like, what is this?
What is this?
Yeah, because we didn't sing that growing up. Spanish
know
versions, of course.
I know
but-
an Alabama one that you probably know and heard.
Oh boy,
Mama got ran over by a
Reindeer.
I take it back. That's my favorite Christmas song. Bro. I love that song.
You just take the Jackson 5.
Straight up.
Coming to town.
Oh, yo, come on.
Bye.
All right, man. This has been a really dope episode. Merry Christmas to every.
I do have a question for you. Did you like any of the damn Jurassic Park movies?
The first one. The first one.
Like the
I
first
the
one?
yeah.
What did you like about the first one?
I mean, it was raw, and the acting was better. The acting was better than most Spielberg movies in that. I mean, Jeff Goldblum, bro, he could save any movie. Like, if you can't put Jeff Goldblum in a movie and it'd be bad.
Have you seen The Color Purple?
Yes. Oh, I forgot he did that.
He did. Have you seen Amistad? He did.
All right. I told you I'm good with the dramatic movies. I established this in the comments. I like the dramas. I like the heavy stuff. It's his family related. It's his family.
He said all. I'm just saying.
Hold up.
He
up.
said all of them.
No,
That's what
hold
he
up.
said.
If you're gonna go in on him, I have a follow-up question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What is one thing that you do when you're alone in the house? Because you know. Mm-hmm. How about you answer
The
that?
most prestigious network in the land, the Signature Series Network.